6.5 Independent Events and Multiplication Law of Probability. In this section, we started to talk about the multiplication law of probability. And before we use this formula, we need to understand about the events. Are they independent events or dependent events? In Chinese, independent events is 獨立事件, dependent event is 相關事件. So, two or more events, if they are independent, that means they do not affect each other. Maybe give you an example. Here, I have a coin and a dice. If toss a coin and throw a dice, then what is the probability that we can get it at the head and the value 6? In this situation, toss a coin will not affect the result or when you throw a dice. In the same time, if you throw a dice, it will not affect you toss a coin of the result. Okay? So, two events are independent events. If we know that two events are independent, then probability of E and F, just simply to times it together. That means in this situation, probability of getting head and getting 6, you just times together, then you can get the answer of this probability. Okay, now maybe you turn to page 34 of the class activity 6.1 and let's us discuss it all together. Okay, 6.1 class activity 6.1. Okay, so in this section or in this activities, here we have a situation. There are blue socks, green socks, and red socks in each drawer 1. And also there are blue sock and green sock in each drawer 2. Now, one sock is selected at random from each drawer. Okay, from each drawer. Then we let X be the event that B is selected from drawer 1. That means blue color is selected from drawer 1. And event Y, that blue color is selected from drawer 2. Blue color is selected from drawer 2. Okay. Part A, have a look. Juggling by common sense. Are X and Y independent events? That means, are they not affect each other? Yeah. If you pick up a sock from drawer 1, actually it will not affect the result of you pick up a sock from drawer 2. So X, Y are independent events. Okay? Have a look. Part B. Express each of the following events as a set. So here X, that means from drawer 1. Okay, X from a drawer 1, you see that there are 3 socks. That means 3 elements. You can think it like this. So you have blue one, you have green one, and let me see. Okay. 點解會 BG 㗎？哦，咁樣。So you can have a look from a table. If blue color is selected from a draw 1, that means blue color from the events. Let me see. Select from a draw 1. That means this one and this one, right? Blue color from draw 1. So BB and BG. Okay? Events Y. Blue color is selected from draw 2. Okay, so I use the other color. Blue color selected from draw 2. So this one, and this one, right? So I use this color. BB, GB, and RB. So finally, X intersect Y. That means X and Y. The only element is BB, right? So have a look. PX. So there are 6 situations and only 2 elements. That means 2 favorable outcomes. So 2 over 6, that means 1 over 3. Okay. How about PY? That means probability of Y. Probability of blue color selected from draw 2. And there are total 6 total possible outcomes. Okay. And only 3 of them suitable in this situation, in this event. So 1 over 2. So here at the end, 1 over 3 times 1 over 2 equals to 1 over 6. Okay? Or you can see that there are only 1 element out of 6 total possible outcomes. So part D, is it true that Px times Py equals to Px intersect Y? The answer is yes. Okay? So overall, have a look. If we have several events and all of them are independent events, then the probability of getting A1 and A2 and A3 up to AN, you just simply times all together, times all probabilities together. And this is called the multiplication law of probability for independent events. Okay, later we talk about more examples. Okay.